Okay, all right. So today's homework, it's a handout from class. Now I posted a copy of it online. So in case you weren't in class or you misplaced the handout, you can still have a copy in front of you. Okay. Before we even start, so if you want to, I mean, because at some point these questions, there are going to be a lot of these O state exam questions. So if it makes you feel a little better, all right, you can work with me as I go over it. You don't have to do everything and then watch the video because these videos a lot of times going to be quite long, like 10 minutes or more. All right. So I also actually did the questions already. So that way I could maybe shave some time off and you don't have to like wait for me to write everything down. Okay, so with that said, let's do that. Now, tonight's homework is on this side, not the other side. The other side, you can do it, we gotta do it in class together. So the way I number it is this, okay, guys, because I realized I didn't number them. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the last one is 5. So when I mention the number, you should know what I'm talking about. All right, so for number 1, what's the greatest common factor of 36 and 90? All right, now I actually listed the factors out, but if you can do it in your head, more power to you. Even though the answer, it's not exactly low. Okay, so what I did was I created a, by the way, if you want to pause and look at it, you can, and pardon the handwriting because I didn't think I was going to show you this. So this is for number 1. This is my list of factors for 36 and 90, and I realized the greatest common factor is 18. Okay, so that's choice B. All right, now let's see. Number 2, what's the greatest common factor of 42 and 84? Same thing. I wrote all the factors out for number 2. All right, so that's my list. I should make this bigger, actually. Why don't I? So I feel silly not doing it. Okay, this should help, right? Does this help? Maybe, I don't know. So that's the list of factors. What's the greatest common factor? Yep, you bet. It's 42. Okay, all right. Now, what about number 3? What's the LCM of 4 and 10? Now, I think we did this as a do now once. Okay, so don't be fooled. Yeah, it's 20. It's not 40. Okay, so 3 is E. Okay, number 4. Now, I really like this question. Really, really good. I should have made this bonus actually. All right, 2 whole numbers have an LCM of 60. Now, there are 2 conditions here. There's actually 3 conditions. The first one is these 2 numbers, these 2 mysterious numbers have an LCM of 60. Each number is less than or equal to 12. Now I might have to write something down for this one. All right, so, okay. This is number 4. I'm gonna have to write something down. Now, so the 2 numbers have an LCM. So we call them mysterious numbers. I'll leave them blank. LCM of 60. And then each number is less than or equal to 12. So you can have your 2 factors. All right, so I'll go like this. They're both less than 12, these 2 guys. Okay, they're both less than 12 or equal to. So it could be 12, 11, so on and so forth. Can't be 13, 14. All right. Second condition is that, I'll write that first now. Okay, the GCF of these 2 numbers, like, I really like this question. It's asking you so many questions in just one question. GCF of these 2 same mysterious numbers is 2. So now, don't panic when you see this, because like I'm not asking you to come up with 2 numbers out of thin air, because what happens if you think that is that now you have a long list of possibilities. Don't do that because it's multiple choice. So look at the 4 choices. So A is 6 and 10. Now let's see if all the cases run through. Now is the LCM between 6 and 10 60? It's not. It's 30. So you can cross that out. Cross out A, okay? A is not it. Look at B. 5 and 12. Now, is the LCM between 5 and 12 60? Yeah, but you gotta satisfy the other two conditions also. So you don't be in a hurry to pick B, okay? Now, is 5 and 12 both less than 12 or equal to 12? Yeah, so that's fine. Now look at the third one. Is the greatest common factor between 5 and 12 2? No, it's 1, right? Because 5 is a prime number, so that's not it. So B is no good either. Now let's take a look at C. What about C? 10 and 12. Now this doesn't seem likely, but you never know. So, what's the LCM between 10 and 60? I mean, between 10 and 12? Yep, it is 60. Okay, it's 60, so you're good there. Now, are they both 12 or less? Yep, that's true. Both of them are 12 or less. Is the greatest common factor between them 2? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so there's our answer. Now let's do one more. Meaning, let's go through D because sometimes you never know. So let's check out the last one too. So for between 12 and 15 is the LCM 60. Let's see, can 12 become 60? Yeah, times 5. Can 15 become 60? Yeah, times 4. So that checks the first condition. Now, are they both 12 or less? No, 15 is not less than 12. It's not 12 and it's not less than 12. So there you go. C is the correct answer. Okay. So again, a general strategy is don't panic when you see these kind of questions with all these parts. It's if they give you choices, then you just go through the choices, go through all 4 choices methodically. Okay, so that's how you win the day. All right. Now number 5. Now you can read that on your own. Okay, so what kind of question is that? What kind of word problem is that? Is that GCF or LCM? That's right, LCM, right? Just like we did in class. What's the LCM between 12 and 9? Think about that. All right, I wrote it here. So I'll just show you. All right, it's 36. 36 seconds is your final answer, okay? And that's it. All right, thanks for sticking around. It's kind of a long video, but this is really good for you. It's also very important because some of these questions, might show up on the state test again, all right, in different numbers. So, okay, thanks for watching. Have a good one.
OMG, that was so good.